Hello witches and warlocks, and welcome back to my channel. So nice to see you again. So it's now time for an unboxing, and I was not expecting this early in the month. I say early, I mean we're a week in, I guess. I've just literally come in from a 7-hour rehearsal, getting ready for the festive season. So I've been rehearsing Panto, but we're about to do an unboxing, which is Freya's Cauldron, which is really cool. Excited about this one. So, as we saw last month, Freya's Cauldron have now added a little logo to their box, which I think is really cool. It's still not like over the top, which I think's okay, but it's basically Freya's Cauldron. I think this basically describes them to a T, I think, because they are very basic, and not in a bad way, but basic in the fact that it's feels homemade and very much like how pagan lifestyle would have been back in the day when people made their own brooms and made their own tools and made their own, stuff for their altar and stuff. And I like that. So it's very basic, very green, very, vintage, let's say. So it's November's box. So let's give it a little look. You guys can have a look first. And there you go. That's what's in the box. So, as we know, we always have one of these little cards that tell us they plant trees every time we buy one, so which helps our environment. Always good. And our little pieces of information. Now, I'm just going to have a little look to see what this is all about. That's not telling us much. Okay. I just need to know what it's called, really. What they've called this month's box. Hello and welcome to our November box. Where so they've not really called it anything. It's just their November box by the looks of things. They haven't really given it a name. It's not, doing a season or anything. So yeah, it's just somewhere between. Okay, I think it might be an earth box, possibly. Yes, it is. So it's their earth box. So we've got this thing here for your Book of Shadows, this little sheet, and it's all about the earth. Now, as you know, I love the elements. I love the fact that they're carrying on with the elements. So this is now, I think we've only got one more after this, which is air, possibly. So yes, it's earth. So everything you need to know correspondence-wise for earth. That's quite cool. Now I'm going to really ruin this name. Persephone? That's probably completely wrong. Persephone, possibly Persephone or Persephone. We're going to go. I'm going to say Persephone. Yeah. So we're going to go with that. I'm probably saying that completely wrong. So don't come at me in the comments, because it doesn't matter. If you know what this is, fair enough. Go for it. I don't. But if you want to help me out and tell me the pronunciation, I will probably check it later anyway. So Persephone. I think I've heard that name before. So I think that's how you say it. Persephone. Anyway, everything we need to know about that goddess. So they have got like an element thing going on and a goddess thing going on at the moment, which is always good. So we've got two themes going on, really. We then got a prosperity spell, and they usually have two spells. So let's open this up. I hope it's not too bright. I did have a comment last month about my my lighting being too bright. They didn't like it, so before I change it up today, try something new. It'll probably be too dark now. Cannot please everyone, can you, really? So it's prosperity spell. This is a little herb blend, prosperity herb blend. I do have a prosperity spell already. That was actually, prosperity spell was the first spell I ever did, and then it's got put this down here because I want to get into this little baggie. It's a little red baggie, and I'm going to carry on calling it a baggie just so you know. And so it's got this little string in it, and then it's got this little Chinese symbol for prosperity, I'm assuming, in there, so you can make a little charm band of some sort. Maybe it's for wearing on your wrist or something, I don't know, but that'd be quite cool, wouldn't it? So you make your own little wristband. So we've got those. I'm dropping everything. So yeah, prosperity spell. Let me put that in there properly. Okay, so prosperity spell. Well, next one we've got is Freya's Cauldron, Beaver Moon Ritual. Okay, I hope that's right. Beaver Moon Ritual. I always worry when I say these things because people come at me in the comments saying, you didn't say that right, you didn't do this. I'm like, yeah, well, I'm a Londoner, we started the English language, so. Okay, right. Another little herb blend in there, and we've got a black candle. A black spell candle. I think that's everything. That, and of course, a piece of paper that tells us what's going on. So, black candle, herb mix, yep. And I'm assuming there's more stuff in here we need for that. So, there we go. And they do tend to, if you've never had Freya's Cauldron before, they do tend to put all the stuff you need in the box, but not always in the bags with the spells. So it will tell you what you need, and it will be in here usually. Okay, so the next thing, oh, this is different. Okay. Now this is very strange because they've given us a crystal, a stone, should I say, and it's like a blue agate, maybe? I don't know, maybe a blue agate. I could be wrong. I like the fact they put it with the bag, but they've given us this as well. Now, there's no way I'm going to get that in there. I mean, I don't think I'm going to get that in there, if that's what they intended for that to happen. But I don't know. Maybe I will. Let me know if you got this box and your little thing was smaller than mine. I don't know, but I can't imagine I'm going to get that stone, which is huge, in that tiny little thing. We'll find out though, maybe. And we'll also find out if it is blue agate or somewhere along that lines in a minute. We've got a brown baggie. Got some colours going on today. And then we've got this little thing here. Now it's hard to tell in this light because it's quite dark. It's getting quite dark in here now. And but this is like a blue, dark blue by the looks of things. I don't think it's black, but it's, again, it's so dark in this room, it's hard to tell. But I think it's blue, like a really dark blue. Little bracelet there, we'll find out what that is as well. I'm not going to take a punt at what it could be because I will probably get it wrong. So then we've got this little baggie here. Let's find out. It feels like a key ring. Oh, it is. So it's a wooden key ring with some, what looks like ruins on it. Oh no. Firm. I can't, yeah, it looks like ruins, but I don't know. I don't think it is ruins, or it could be some sort of Greek or Latin. It could be Latin, I reckon. But yeah, a little, we'll find out what that is, I guess, at the end. Okay, well, we always get some candles, which you're actually, thanks to the light, picking them up a little better than in my hand. But we've got a purple, a lavender, which looks like a brown in the middle there, a white and a green. So yeah, that's right. So they're the colours that we got in our little baggie. So yeah, we always get candles for they're very earthy tones, so which is cool. Then we've got some Patchouli incense. I think this is cone incense by the looks of things. 15 incense cones, yeah. And I love the smell of patchouli. It's very, very earthy smell, and I think that's why they put it in there, because it's very earthy smell. Bit of patchouli, do love a bit of patchouli. Then we've got this little herb blend, and it's oh, it's not a herb blend, it's mugwort. So it's a mugwort magical herb, and it says not for consumption. Yeah, that's fine. So mugwort, that one. I love these little jars they've started to put them in. I think I've got mugwort somewhere, so I can either transfer this or keep it in the little jar. Okay, right, we've got our Power of the Earth oil for candle dressing. It does say to you not to use on your skin, not for consumption it says, but candle dressing oil. So, and this is an Earth Power blend. I don't know if it's me, but they always smell really minty. I don't know why. They always smell like polos or mints or some, you know, somewhere along that lines. Always smells like that. This is what I've been waiting for. I love these little things. So this is a little dish for your altar, and it's earth. Just like that. So that's a symbol for earth on this pewter little dish. And I do believe I've pretty much only got to wait for one more now. And I think next month we'll complete it. Our December box, hopefully, will be air, I do believe. I think is what we're missing. Oh, excuse me. A little bit of dust from the stage. So it always makes me sneeze. So yeah, so that's our little pewter dish that says earth, and we have only got one more to do, which is air, which I'm very excited about finishing up this little trend of elements. You know, I'm like for an element box. I do love an element box, which is why I'm really loving Freya's Cauldron at the moment, because they really are pulling it out the, you know, pulling it out the bag, because I do love it when they just carry on with the theme. I'm still waiting for Witch Casket to finish off their element boxes, which is so frustrating, because I just want them now, because the badge is so good on the water box. So I'm hoping that they start them back up again. Okay, so we got Persephone. There we go. I'm feeling like that is right. I think I've got it correct. Tell me if I've got it correct now. You can put that down in the comments. Say, yes, Mikey, Persephone is correct. Persephone. I think that's how it is. So yeah, so I like this. They make these but themselves, these little plaques, in Freya's Cauldron, in the shops. It's actually, I'm not sure who it is, possibly her husband that makes them, or a friend or someone, but someone makes them from scratch, and I think they're amazing. So I collected the bowls, as many as I could anyway. I got all the holiday ones, and then now they've started these ones, which are the goddesses, which I'm excited about. Hoping that we get a moon goddess soon. That'd be nice. So yeah, so I do apologise. I don't mean to be coughing and sneezing, but it's that time of year. Winter's coming, we're in autumn and stuff, and you know, that's when the colds appear. And I've had hay fever all the way through summer and spring, and now I've still got the sniffles even in autumn and winter. So it's just like I've had a continuous year of sniffles. So yes, so we've got our little thing on here. It tells us what's in the box. We've got a little thing for Mugwort, which I won't show you because they don't like us showing them. But we got, won't give you that because we go through them. So then we got this earth one. So this is just all about earth, the symbol of earth. We got Persephone there, all about Persephone. And then I'm going to go through these because it's got the list here as well. So let's put them to one side for a sec. So we've got the Power of Earth Candle Dressing Oil, which is these ones. So we've got that one. We got the pack of 5 Freya's Cauldron spell candles, which are these ones. Very nice. Very earthy tones. We got the jar of Mugwort. Just there, jar of Mugwort. We have a Sodalite crystal with cage. So Sodalite crystal with cage. I'm not sure how I'm going to get that Sodalite in that cage, but I guess I will try. So that's the Sodalite, and we do have a sheet that all tells you all about the Sodalite. So I was wrong. I'm not very good at these crystal things at all. I never know which one I've got. So then we've got the Beaver Moon Ritual Kit, which is this one. So the Beaver Moon Ritual Kit, just there. We have this Prosperity Spell Kit there. Okay, we have the Persephone Collectible Deity Plaque, which is this one. Very heavy. Got quite a few of these plaques now. Ideal for your water. Okay, we got the Persephone Collectible Book of Shadows artwork, which we have there. Very nice for your Book of Shadows. Okay, we have the Pewter Elemental Altar Bowl for Earth. Oh yes, very nice. One of my favourite things in the whole box. I'm going to be sad when the last one comes, but also excited because I have the whole set. Love that. Okay, then we have the Earth Collectible Book of Shadows sheet, which is also cool. I do have a Book of Shadows Earth page, but I was considering changing things up a little bit because I quite liked what we got in the Cures and Curses, which excuse me, which is a page, the Book of Shadows pages that we got last month for the Cures and Curses. And it's like they have all the sections that you can put stuff in, and I was thinking that they might be nice to do, but we'll see. I do also like my Book of Shadows to have pictures and all that sort of stuff, so we'll see what happens. Okay, and then we have the Elemental Pentagram wooden keyring. So I'm assuming this means Earth, I'm guessing. So we'll go with that because all it says is Elemental Pentagram keyring. Then we've got the Patchouli Incense. Now, what am I missing on here? Got Patchouli keyring, Collectible Book of Shadows. I feel like I've missed one because I've still got one. Oh yes, I have. This blue goldstone crystal chip bracelet. So we got a blue goldstone crystal chip bracelet. So we've got a thing all about blue goldstone. So I'd have to read about it, but yeah, that's what the bracelet was about, which is quite cool. Yeah, so that's everything in the box. So that was our Freya's Cauldron Earth box. Quite good, I think. I quite like it. I mean, I love Freya's Cauldron now. I especially love the fact that they are very thorough with what they give you. They start something and carry it on. which I also like. So you're not left hanging for wondering when you're going to get the next ones. For the stuff you're collecting, they tend to do a lot of collectibles, which I do love. I do love a collectible. Again, I'm not that majorly fussed about the goddess stuff, or whatever they're going to do next. I did quite like the bowls for different holidays. I do like that. But I only tend to use the moon goddess a lot, the triple moon goddess, in my workings. I don't tend to work with many deities at the moment, purely because it's just very tiring to work with different deities. And I have to feel a connection to each deity. And if I don't feel a connection to a deity, then I'm not going to use them or ask for their help. So I tend to use the moon goddess and, you know, the sun god as my as my main two. You know, I tend to use just the, you know, the one god and goddess. But other than that, yeah, I do like collecting them, don't get me wrong. So if I ever am in the mood to change deities and you know, ask for help from another deity, then it's always handy to have. But yeah, I can't fault Freya's Cauldron at the moment. They really have stepped up their game. I like the fact that everything's very rustic, which is the word I was trying to look for earlier when I butchered what I was trying to say. They are very rustic, which is what I like. And yeah, so they are very similar in standard when it comes to Witch Casket. They are, on my eyes, very same level, where with Cures and Curses it's a hit and miss. I never know if it's going to be, because they never have the same things in, and which is why I carry on getting it, because I like the fact that you never know what you're going to get. With Freya's Cauldron and with Witch Casket, you can almost guarantee you're going to get your staple items, and which I always love, because you know where you stand with them. Where it's a bit more of a surprise with Cures and Curses, because they change it up so much. Like, you never get the same thing twice. You know, you might get one day, you might get soap, the next time you might get, you know, melts, or, you know, you might get this, or you might get a shower bar, or you might get, you know, a shampoo bar. You know, they just change it up a little bit. You might get a huge candle, or you might get a long tapered candle. You never know with Cures and Curses, which is why I like to take the punt on them. But yeah, so what do you think of Freya's Cauldron this month? The Earth box, I thought it was really cool. So I'm so happy, because now all I have to do is wait for the air box. So thank you very much for watching my lovely little witches and warlocks. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been short and sweet, because I am, as I said, just coming off of a 7-hour shift, and I've got to go back in again in 3 hours. So I've got to get ready for the show and to perform for our new guest today. So thank you very much for watching. I enjoyed the video, so thank you very much. Remember, leave a comment down below if you want to let me know anything, or if you want to ask me any questions. By all means, go ahead, add something in the comment box. Hit that bell notification if you want to find out when I'm posting my next video. When it pops up, you'll be the first to know. And also hit that little thumbs up button, because that does help my channel a lot, because then YouTube know how much you like it. They'll boost my channel a little bit, so you guys can have some new friends to join the channel. So thank you very much for watching. I do love you all. Remember, you be you, and blessed be.